I made it on time. I'm surprised. Thought I was going to be a minute late. We are presently getting rain. I ain't seen that in a while. Yeah. Look at that. Wet windows. Woohoo. A lot of traffic out. I wonder what that's all about. The rain just started a couple minutes ago. Hey, there's a severe thunderstorm warning out. I don't know if we're in it or not. I think so. Oh well. I leave everything up to the good Lord no matter. We're on traffic out there still for 7 o'clock at night. Hey, Mr. Will, how you doing? I'm sure you can hear the rain. It just started. Yeah, we got a severe thunderstorm warning going on. They just come on the TV. See, we knew your new boyfriend wasn't using his real name. I still say it's Steve. And he's using that bullshit excuse. Why would I put my real name on there? He claimed that to be his name long before I claimed that he was Steve. See, they lie so much they believe their own lies. Well, thank you. Oh yeah, man, that's really good sleeping weather. And it just cooled off instantly because I got the AC on. And the sun, just got, everything got wet. The heat of the day just went away. Now the AC's blowing ice cubes. I'll be turning it off here shortly. Like last night, I got up twice and turned it on. But probably within 30 minutes, I had to shut it off. I didn't get up and look at the time, but I remember turning it on twice and turning it off twice. And then I ran out of gas at 4 a.m. I thought I had more gas in it than that. But unfortunately, at 4 o'clock, I lost it. And it warmed up within about 10 minutes, that I didn't want to go, try and fall back to sleep. So I walked over to the gas station and got me a cup of coffee and filled my gas can. Come back, filled the generator, started it, cooled the place off, went back and filled my gas can for the second time. That's what I'm running on now. So it's costing me about $1 an hour to be here, minimum. And half the time, that's not counting the food. But next week, I don't have to run the generator as much. We're supposed to cool down for 4 or 5 days. I hope that's true. Nah. He don't want nothing to do with me. He said he was looking for a younger man. What a little bitch to put on the internet and stuff, how I want to sue him, this, that, and the other, and he won't even use his real name or nothing. Well, that's a real pussy bitch there. Threaten someone, oh yeah, I work at Walmart, I got a store, I'm a man, you won't come here, and then be a little bitch and hide. They prove themselves to be such psychos. you know? Hey, starting point. Buck you fuddy, hope am damnly, go back off in your own backyard, don't shiv again. Got it? That makes as much sense. Well, that actually makes more sense than the bullshit you just posted. By far. Ain't none of our fault if you ain't ate. So go cry on someone else's channel. If you was near me, I'd feed you if you was hungry. But you don't have to cry. All you have to do is ask. Looks like we're going to get some weirdos tonight too, Will. That make the channel interesting, I guess. Damn, it's coming down good. Going down pretty good. Coming down pretty good there, my friend. Oh, I love it when I get these. Says something that you know isn't bad, but yeah. I hope they let me show that. Let me know if that shows up in comments, everyone. Just in case it don't. Old Dawn, mad about being called a pussy. But that's what pussies does. Talk shit to people and hide. If the shoe fits, wear it, pussy boy. Let me set this down so I can give you 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up there, Mr. Will. Pussy boy. You got him right on that one, pussy boy. Well, the circle jerk gang has got to have a pussy, you know? They can't be all anal. A bunch of guys, they got to have one pussy. Oh, I come live. Well, if you turn the notification on, if you subscribe and turn the bell on, you'd know when I come live. Now, I normally do one at noon and at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah. But if you subscribe and turn the bell on, anytime I go live, it will notify you. Because you never know when I'm going to go live. Like if a cop or humane society or anybody come by, harass, whatever, I'd be going live. Well, as it is now, I just step out and say, what the hell you want? You know, I am live. But if I wasn't live, I would immediately go live. Happens all the time. Unless I'm like sitting in a town like I am right now in Bentonville for probably another week. After next week, I want to try and move on up to Joplin. And when I get my check on the 1st, I'll head over towards Wichita, Kansas. Which, if anybody knows any good lawyers in Kansas that wants a nice case, pro bono, guess Walmart, I'm looking for an attorney probably. Yeah. Well, what do you expect for a bunch of guys in a circle jerk gang? They're not going to like pussy. My tattoo offends them. That's why they're infatuated with me. Because I eat it the Y. I don't like popsicles. That's the crescent moon eating the girl out. See the girl? Yeah. And see, that's why they're so mad and they're so upset they can't convert me. Now, don't get me wrong. I love gay people. It's just I'm not gay. I love everybody. Heck, one of my grandchildren is gay. You know, I've got nothing against anybody, especially gays or blacks or anybody. Nothing at all. I'm one of them people, live and let live. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, and you ain't doing that shit in front of kids, you're all right in my book. See that? Rolls. You lost me on that last comment. Oh. Right on. No, I don't know that song. I'm sorry. You telling trolls they see you rat? What? You talk to Texas getting screwy. Or whatever it is. Marley medication. Actually it's medication for everybody. And in a couple of different ways. Because our Creator, the good Lord, gave it to us as meat. Honestly, we're not supposed to smoke nothing. Tobacco, be downwind of a campfire, nothing. Because we're putting that smoke in our temple. Not supposed to be doing that. I'll be the first to tell you that. Do I smoke? Yeah, bring one fired up. He gave it to us as meat. We're supposed to be eating the cannabis plant. And here's the thing. He did a wonderful thing with the cannabis plant. He put a force field around it. A lot of idiots don't know. God put a force field around that plant. Every plant grown is THC. Don't listen to this bullshit. It's this percentage or it's that out there or this, that. All that is pure bullshit. Every cannabis plant grown is THCA acid. When you apply heat, it breaks the force field and it becomes THC. So, if you don't want to get high, take a raw bud and eat it. Right? You ain't going to get high. Now, if you eat enough, you might feel a little buzz, but you'd get sick before you ate that much. Yeah, but you take that same bud and heat it up to 320 degrees for 5 minutes or so and eat it. Oh, you're going to get stoned off your ass if it's got any, good amount of THC in it. Yeah, well, hey, I don't, hell, the trollers just run their mouths and do nothing but spin lies and stuff. We see that every day. And people come in and they see that every day. Because like he uses a fake profile, a fake name. He even admitted that now. That his name is similar, but that ain't his name. But he's running his mouth that he's Don whatever, Don Juan, Don Bart, whoever from Walmart, and how he's going to do this and kick me out of the store. He ain't did nothing but a lie since he got on here. And that's old Steve Sprague, the con father, I guarantee you. I'd bet a whole dollar on that. Nah, you don't smoke 2 ounces a day. Nah, I don't believe that for a second. You know, a couple quarters a day, yeah, but nah. Hey, I tell you what, I met Afro Man about 4 years ago. I don't want that. Within the last 4 years, I met Afro Man in Topeka, Kansas. I gave him a shirt, and he tagged the RV and stuff. Anyhow, his entourage, or whatever you call it, you know, the guys that go with them and help them set up and all that and sell CDs and stuff, they came out and gave me a couple pieces of bacon. And I'm upset that I gave a piece away, but I'm not upset because it was a real good friend, one of my best friends in the world, and he's a veteran. So I'm not upset that, you know, it's a good thing that as soon as I got it, I gave him that piece, because, man, if I'd ate that one piece, I probably would have ate the second one. So I was so proud of myself when they gave the bacon to me. The first thing I did was find my friend Tom and say, "Yo, Tom, look what the crew from oh damn, shit, can't even think of his name right now." I said, "Look what they gave me," and man, I tell you what, that was some of the best bacon laced. Of course, the cannabis was in the seasoning, the caramel over it, or whatever you want to call it, the butter, whatever. Man, it was cooked into that bacon, and it was so damn good. One of the best edible. It's dangerous. That stuff tasted so good, I could have ate a pound of it and been comatose. Yeah, Afro Man, that was a great concert. It was a pleasure meeting him. Hey, Chill Guy, you know, it's stupid comments like that make you look really stupid. If you come on here, why don't you look halfway educated? Why do you come on my channel if you don't like me or you want to make stupid comments like that? It shows your ignorance real well. Yeah, it's this guy, my channel. And had you not come here, you wouldn't have to worry about it. You need to put a little Jesus in your heart. You know, quit trolling around and be blessed. I forgive you. No, when you are really truly stupid, you're the reason they put warning labels on coffee cups and stuff. But you really need to put a little Jesus in your heart and quit trolling and trying to mess with people. Because all I'm going to say is bless you. You know, you got to bless the stupid and, you know, the people that didn't quite develop up in the brain. See, I've got to have sympathy for people like you, because that's what my Lord tells me. You're not right in the head. So, you know, yeah, God loves children and fools, you know. Hey, well, oh, come on now. Come on. Now, for you to say that, you've got to be somebody that's listened or watched my videos and stuff. Because, dude, I've been on the road 11 years, 38 states, and I'm the only one that's mentioned Kentucky bluegrass ever. So for you to say that, yeah, that's kind of funny and suspicious. But yes, out of all the states traveled, I had an old guy come up to me, and I think it was in Ashland, Kentucky, Ashland, something like that. He lived up in the hills. We talked 20, 30 minutes, and before he left, he said, "You ever had any Kentucky bluegrass?" And I'm like, "No, sir, I haven't even heard of that one." He says, "I grows it." He comes back a few minutes from his pickup truck with this little bud that was damn good. The best smoke I've had on the road was that Kentucky bluegrass given to me by that old guy up in the hills. And you're the only person I've ever heard mention it. What, Branson, Missouri? Oh yeah, I've been to Branson, Missouri a couple times. Is that what you're talking about, Branson, Missouri? I want to clarify because one time somebody asked me to come to Graham, and I'm like, I've already been to Graham, North Carolina, and they're like, no, Graham, Texas. Kentucky Mountain Bud, there you go. Yeah, yeah, hey, Branson. Every town I've been in Missouri's been pretty cool, you know? Sedalia, Warrensburg, all over. I mean, I'm known all over Missouri. Jeff Mazansky, the guy that got life without parole for pot, he's a personal friend. I could pull up a video and show you. I showed it earlier on my noon live, I think. An old interview with him, if you went and watched today's live. When he got out, he made it to where no one else can go to prison for life over 3 strikes you're out for drugs. And he was a big influence and push to get the medical marijuana and everything here in Missouri. But when I first started, he was still in prison. And he was in prison for almost 2 years while I was still out on the road. The 2 for 20 guy. What are you talking about that? I have no idea what you're talking about, 2 for 20 guy. This is kind of weird seeing the rain. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. It's been months since I've seen rain. Kind of cool things off nice. Man, the thunder we have nowadays sounds weird. It don't sound like regular thunder, you know. Is that me or what? The thunder, it don't sound like regular thunder used to. Now the rain droplets sound the same. They want to put me to sleep. Oh. No, Jeb Mazansky had 3 grams on him on his 3rd strike. You're out and went to prison. He had 3 grams on him, but that was his 3rd strike. Now he was with someone else that was selling a quarter pound or something, I think. But he personally only had like 3 grams on him, got caught up in that, and that was his 3rd strike. And he did 22 plus a little time. Governor Nixon let him out, I think, right around 2016. I could be wrong on the year. Hey, hi back at you, my friend. I'd love to take y'all outside and show you my vehicle, but it's raining out there and I'm not going outside. between the rain and the air conditioner, Will, damn, I'm getting sleepy. Well, questions, I love them. Anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns, please post them. I'm just a cannabis advocate, been out here 11 years, but I want it federally legal, and I want all of our cannabis prisoners out of jail, state and federal charges. Go to 420jim.com, 420jim.com. Add your name to the petition, please. Share it with a few people. Please hit the subscribe button here and turn on the bell. Yeah, I heard something about this getting ready to make a new one, I think. Oh, somebody let me hit a vape pen yesterday. Since I've been in Arkansas, and I've been here a week and a half, 2 weeks, 2 people's come by and let me hit a vape pen, and one person brought me a little tiny bud. It's medical here. The bud was about the size of the Jesus head there. Hey, but it was a couple of hits of some good bud. So you might say in the last couple of weeks, I've had a couple of hits off a vape pen and a 1/10 of a gram of bud. But it'll be okay. I'll be in a legal state in another week. No big deal. It's only cannabis. It's not like cocaine or nothing. Hell, anytime I've wanted to walk away from cannabis, I've always been able to. There was a time I wanted to drive school bus, so I quit smoking. When I drove with the carnival and stuff, I had to quit smoking. It's not a man-made drug. It's not a narcotic. They can't prove what narcotic's in it, so why call it a narcotic? It's like aspirin, Tylenol, caffeine, nicotine, like that. It is a maybe called drug. It gives you an euphoria. It don't give you no damn hallucinations like they say. Hallucinogenic, no medical value bullshit. I've smoked some of the best and some of the worst grass there is, and it's never, ever had me hallucinate. Well, chill guy, I'm kind of the opposite. My mom, my half brother and stuff, they were stone cold alcoholics, and I mean stone cold alcoholics. And I would have went down that path, except I got into tow trucks. I like the tow trucks. I like working the wrecks and stuff. And there's no way you could go and, be partying in a couple hours and get a call and go out and work an accident. Soon as them cops smell that alcohol and stuff on you, they're going to be calling a tow truck for your tow truck. But you could have been stoned off your ass and smelt like Snoop Dogg. As long as you pulled up and, you swept the scene and did everything like you were supposed to, they're going to sign your ticket and let you go on your way. They ain't going to say, I smell marijuana or let me search your truck or nothing. 13 years I drove tow truck. I bought most of my pot off of the owners of the tow company. I don't advocate smoking and driving, but I would be at a party, smoking for a couple hours, get a call, have to hop in my truck, drive and go do an accident or something. I'm not driving and smoking. I'd already smoked before. But that's the thing. Alcohol, you can't turn it off. You're going to be drunk. Pot, you get put in a situation, that buzz is gone. As soon as I get that call for an accident or whatnot, about the time I get out in my truck, the high is gone. So that's what kept me going and giving me a career of 13 years. Because if I'd been drinking, I couldn't have drove a tow truck. Right on, James. Right on. Well, thank you for joining in. I'm doing great. Nope. Nope. And I never left nobody broke down on the side of the road that I didn't help either or try to help. Nope. Now, if someone was parked in a place they weren't supposed to be parked, oh yeah. But if I don't tow it, someone else is. And we don't care if a person's rich, poor, or whatever. You know, you got to abide by the law. If you're not parked where you're supposed to be parked, you're subject to tow. Now, I didn't do repos. No, I wasn't a repo guy. Hell yeah, when you drive a tow truck, you work, if you're on rotation, I mean, it depends on the company you work for. Yeah, when I was driving tow truck, I worked 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on call. And yes, I worked for sheriff's department, city police, state police, whatever called us. Yeah, you're not working for the cops, but you're contracted by them to come and tow away, you know, whether it's a murder scene, a suicide scene. One time, a guy blew his head off inside a little car. Yeah, I pulled up. I just eating a honey bun and drinking coffee in a big suicide scene. Yeah, I've seen just about what you could imagine in cars. But yeah, I work for the cops every day, you know. Impounded vehicles, stolen vehicles, drunk driving, all that. Rick Simpson, all right on. Right on, James. Right on. Yeah, the Rick Simpson oil's good. Who chill guy? You talking about me fucking a bunch of people over? What are you confusing me with your daddy or something? See, I don't fuck people over. Nope. Not even back when I was doing drugs. After I drove tow truck, my best friend got killed, and I started doing coke. I didn't fuck people over. I worked for what I had. So, is that something your daddy did or something? Is that why you think I did? You think older people are that way? I mean, oh, definitely life changed. Yeah. See, Winter, I knew you'd been following me and whatnot when you mentioned the Kentucky bluegrass. And oh yeah, best way to grow pots, go fishing. Hey, chill guy. You need Jesus in your heart. You sound like too much of an idiot. You sound too much like an idiot. Why don't you put Jesus in your heart? Yeah, go find Jesus. Let me help you out. Stupid. They can't help showing their stupidity. You know what I mean, Will? I knew all along who it was, that they can't help showing their stupidity. I don't know how they sleep at night. Or back in the day when they give you a gank or that dirt weed. Damn. Yeah. Nobody belongs in jail for weed, my friends. Nobody. Let's see if we can peek out the door and see what the weather's like. I think it's still coming down. Yeah, still coming down. But I'm banned on Facebook. Let me give you a quick glimpse. Here's what I'm working with. Nobody belongs in jail for weed. Yep. It's wet out there. Woo. Just in case there's somebody here that hasn't seen my mobile billboard, I like to show it off. That's what this channel's about. It ain't about me. It's about nobody belongs in jail for weed, and we need it federally legal, and someone needed to write a petition and go around and get others to sign it, and that's what I'm trying to do. And it'd bring haters out here and there. Hell, I wouldn't be doing something right if I didn't have haters. You know what I mean? Just like the demons don't come after the bad people. The demons come after the good people to try and make them bad. People drink coffee to heat up. Yet when you drink coffee, your body tries to cool down because you put something hot in it. And vice versa. People eat ice cream to cool off. When you eat ice cream, your body tries to heat up to compensate for the heat. Strange logic, huh? Oh, they try to hide, but you know I get them every time. What do you mean? My artwork, what, you don't like my artwork on the van? It'd be fine. I'm retiring the van either this year or next year. But yep, I love my paint job just fine. I did that all by myself with one eye last year. Yeah, legalize weed and life. I like that. You're absolutely right. Ah, the logo guy. There you go. But I'm glad you listen. I'm glad someone pays attention. You know what I mean? When you mentioned the Kentucky, well, I knew you had to listen to my stories. And then when you mentioned the fish for growing, you know what I mean? You're the type person that can come up and actually win a t-shirt off of me. Most people can't do that. Now, people would want to just write over it and tag over it and stuff. You know what I mean? I made it the way I did because people love to write on it. And it changes. And that's why I tell people to take a picture. But yeah, you know, people write on that's the unique thing about the RV is everybody comes and writes on it, draws on it, do whatever they want. Hell, when the little kids draw on it and stuff, I really, really love that. But yeah, if I had other, you know, like there's some really cool people that do that tagging with the spray paint. And when I first started doing this, I'd wake up and I'd have tags here and there, and I'd have to immediately take it off because if you didn't, by the next day you wake up, it's all over the place. So no, I keep it simple, and I like to let people tag it. Otherwise, I'd probably let people paint it and stuff. Oh yeah, someone would tag over it. Like, I'll tell people, you can tag below the yellow, the red, yellow, and green line, anywhere on the white. And I'd be damned, no sooner than I turn my back, somebody be tagged in the yellow. But, you know, it is what it is, and I don't just paint over it. I started letting them tag it all over the yellow and the green. But, yeah. People love to tag this more than they do signing the petition, and that's sad. Because all the people 18 and above that tagged the RV told me they would sign the petition, and they lied. They lied. I'd have thousands of signatures on that petition right now instead of hundreds. Because I guarantee you I got a couple thousand signatures on the RV from adults. Hey everybody, doggone. Hey, it wouldn't hurt. Y'all can give me a thumbs up if you like what I stand for. You know, help support the channel. A thumbs up would be great. I'd appreciate it. If you subscribed and turned on the bell for notifications, that would help the channel. You know, a lot of people can't help financially, and I get very, well, I don't get no financial help really off the internet. I do when I'm set up sometimes, but just the liking and sharing the petition is all I ask of y'all, you know. Hey, like the videos and share them, and then build the channel up so I can tell other people about the petition and stuff, because there's a lot of states I'm not going to this year. If things work out, I'll be going to Kansas, then Florida, then DC, and then to New Mexico, and that's it, or Arizona, and then that's it. A lot of places in between, but that's the basic route. Remember, you can sign that petition at 420jim.com. 420jim.com. Man, I thought I had a QR laying here, but I don't. Well, what else should we talk about? Anybody got anything? Might make this an early evening, eh? Uh-oh, there's a message I didn't see. Damn, I hate this. It hides messages from me sometimes. Hey, Mr. Greg, how are you and how's your wife doing? Man, I hate this because I missed all these messages. Let me go through them. Yeah. It took me 15 minutes to sign down. I've never seen none of them messages until now. Mr. Greg, it's going really good. Sorry I didn't see your message till now. No, I've never been to Amsterdam. Well, I've almost hit 1,000 followers now, and that should boost things up. But I don't know anything about this, you know, moderators, the YouTubes and all this, that, and the other. I've had people promise to help me in the past. None of them ever did. I had people promise to help build the website. I mean, I paid for it and everything, but they never did. A lot of people said they was going to do things that just never came through. Oh, coming home tomorrow. Give her a big hug for 420 Jim, will you, Greg? Give her a big hug for me. No, I won't get bored not traveling. I have fun. Buddy, I'd love to just go live on the lake the rest of my life out there by my family. Who knows? Maybe Walmart will make that happen if they're not smart enough to talk to me in the next couple of days. I'm banned. I'm banned. I am banned on Facebook. Yeah, I am banned on Facebook. So you won't see me on Facebook no more. Yeah, 420 Jim Jackapoo at gmail.com. You can always go to my website, and there's a contact. And press that contact, and it takes you to my email. 420jim.com. Contact us. Thank you, Greg. But see, the good Lord knew what old Mark Zuckerberg was going to do. And he told me to start this YouTube, which I started a couple of months before I got thrown off of Facebook. In that couple of months, I'd built up 500 followers. And now each day I'm getting more and more and more and more. So look where I'd be had I not been kicked, hadn't started YouTube a couple of months ago. I'd be way behind. But the good Lord giving me the insight to start it on YouTube back before I hit the road. Oh yeah, I'm real happy with that decision. Real happy. God bless her there. At least she's coming home. Right on. Thank you. Well, that cop that I talked to today, he said he don't think Walmart's going to talk. He thinks that Walmart just turns everything over to the lawyer and says the hell with it. You know what I mean? And he could be right. That could be exactly what they're going to do and stay to do it. They don't make it right and all, but I'll stay here the first. I'll go over to Wichita, Kansas, and hire a lawyer, file a suit, whatever I got to do. And as soon as I can leave there, I'll get back on the road. That ain't a date. That's where everybody is stupid. That's where everybody is stupid. 420 is not a date. My name does not mean April 20th, Jim. 420 is the time, and people didn't get stoned one day a year. They didn't celebrate it one day a year. Come on. 420 is the time of day after school that everybody would meet and smoke pot. My name means time to get stoned, Jim. Come on, keep that cliche out of here. It has nothing to do with April 20th. Nothing at all. 420 was the time of day. They just went with it and made a new, hey, let's make a stoner holiday of 420. But 420 is every day. Oh, absolutely, Will. God's got her back. And Mr. Tanner's. I'm going to go see them here before long. The good Lord knows I want to go see them here before long. Just like I want to see my brother and half-sister and all that. My real sister, half-sister and all. 420, 24/7, yeah. But see, a lot of people think that it was just the date, 420. No, that's all their bullshit and marketing and dispensaries and shit. 420 has always meant the time of day. That's why I used to make a shirt that says, it's 419, got a minute? Yeah. $16. I can't wait a minute. There you go. Hey, it's 420 somewhere. That's the way I look at it. It's 420 somewhere. May not be here, but somewhere on planet it is 420. A quarter of a 20% day. There you go. Well, that'd be 25%. 4 quarters for 100 would be 25%. 20% would only be a fifth. Right? Oh. Hey, I got more likes and viewers right now. Woohoo! Thank you for the likes, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you for the subscriptions and spreading the channel and turning on the notifications. And hopefully it'll all be worth it here in a couple of weeks. I get back out on the road traveling and whatnot. We'll see what happens after the 1st, you know what I mean? Oh. We will have to see what happens after the 1st. Heck, I'm not even making generator gas and donations. I did, out of the 2 weeks I've been here, 3, 4 days, maybe, I've made donations to cover just the generator gas. It's sad, but that's why I can't move on. What little money I have to be able to pay for my generator gas. If I don't run the AC, it's not stupid bad. It's $10. But if I got to run the AC, it's 20, and that hurts. It's 140 a week. Well, I'm getting ready to get out of here, my friends. Get the dogs fed and stuff. This rain has made me tired. Anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns that they'd like to convey before I go? Now would be a time to do it. I think I'm ready for a round of battle bots or episode of Deadliest Catch. And I'm going to bed. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so, well, this morning it's 4 o'clock because the generator went out. But normally I get up at 5 o'clock so I can go get a good parking space and stuff. Well, as normal, friends, please catch me tomorrow at noon or at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Sign the petition, subscribe, and share. Yeah, baby live. I'm about 5 minutes of a normal live, but you know what? Between the rain and the AC, Will, hell, I'm lucky I made it past 30 minutes. Hey, much love to each and every one of y'all out there. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Please share. Most of all, share the petition. Be part of the solution instead of part of the problem. It's all about peace, love, and cannabis for all. One team, one dream, united we can stand. And if we try, folks, we can all get along. My dogs love you. I love you. Joshua loves you. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out.